Let's take our time, let's just set it up, even calmer. As he comes, there you go. Beautiful. One more. There you go, beautiful. That region. Anytime you move, that should be that, that should be that, yeah? And then the controls down the middle, all right?
Yeah.
Control, smooth, relax, relax.
Anthony Joshua is fully locked in for his upcoming fight with Jake Paul, and episode 1 of All Access throws you straight into the raw, unfiltered reality of a heavyweight training camp. There's no hype, no glossy montage, just a grind that makes champions. From the moment AJ steps into the gym, 2 things demand attention: his sheer size and the surprising fluidity with which that size moves. He isn't just muscular for appearance. Every inch looks built for a purpose. His physique feels forged, not sculpted, explosive, responsive, and ready for combat. The episode lingers on those subtle, quiet moments most fans never see. AJ rolls his shoulders, loosens his hips, and tosses what looks like a lazy shadow punch. But that punch isn't lazy at all. It's a technical rehearsal, a rhythm check, a search for the perfect groove. His strength and conditioning work becomes a centerpiece. 1 minute he's pushing monstrous weights, and barely 2 minutes later, he's on the pads making tiny, almost invisible adjustments under his coach's watchful eye. That contrast, raw power balanced with meticulous technique, is a theme that carries the entire episode.
Picture of AJ from his Instagram on Saturday night,
Okay.
right? And he was like in with, was it Skins, I think? Yeah. With two girls, right? Going, great to be out at the gym, enjoy. You know. So my mate sent me a message going, "Are you happy about this?" Right? Going, yeah, I know, yeah. He goes, and I was quite surprised. I was like, "Oh, he didn't stop saying how tired he was the other day." Do you know what I mean? So I sent him a message going, "Not too late, please."
Yeah.
And he comes straight back with a picture of him on the couch going, "This is me now, don't worry."
The good thing is though, if people are like from his camp, they'll be naive enough to go, "Oh, he's out and about."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, he should take it seriously.
You got to tick all boxes with boxing because it's physical. So you got to do your strength conditioning. You know, you got to have strong legs. That's your foundation. You got to have good core, which is important. You got to have good stamina because you want to be working, exploding on your opponents. It's the first one to get tired. You break your opponent down, and when he starts getting tired, you pounce on him. The most important is the training with your coach and the sparring. When you've got your strength, your legs are strong, your core strong, you're fit, you then go and work on your technique and how to improve.
The pad work feels almost meditative. AJ's trainer calls out combinations, and you can see instincts sharpened through thousands of repetitions. Every session reveals small adjustments, tighter guard, cleaner angles, reminders to stay loose until it's time to explode. This is where raw power becomes controlled purpose. The episode makes it clear AJ isn't training to look strong online. He's training to convert that size into single-shot force while maintaining balance and endurance for 8 intense rounds. Netflix highlights how intentional every drill is. From driving off the front foot to smoothly resetting his guard after each.
Beautiful, that's beautiful boxing. Good, that's lovely, Josh. And again, pop that long jab. There you go, and again. There you go. Beautiful, pop that long one too. Finish up. One more. One more. Beautiful, good. That's what we've got to bring him on to. Nobody can take them. Who can take them? Nobody.
Yeah.
That's it. Beautiful. Good. Set him up again with that feint. Breathing, feinting. That's it. Nice and calm. Beautiful. We go with that 1-2 again. There you go. Beautiful. As long as you do the timing on it, that's all that matters.
Because early on, if you look for power, you waste energy. Then that power evaporates. When they're tired, you ain't got the power to take them out. So you've got to open up in the gap for no reason. So just relax, flow.
Just pop off that
feet,
region.
you were saying.
Just pop off that region. Anytime you move, that should be that, that should be that, yeah? And then the controls down the middle, all right?
Yeah. That's right.
Sparring in the episode is portrayed as controlled chaos, a space where humility meets reality. AJ rotates through multiple partners, each chosen for a specific purpose. Some push his speed, others mimic tricky southpaw angles, and some exist purely to pressure him, forcing him to keep his chin tucked and his defense sharp. It's intense but disciplined. The coaches clap often, not as praise, but as signals for tiny adjustments they want locked into his muscle memory. When AJ takes a clean shot, it's treated like a chess mistake. How did it land? What gave it away? Fix it, reset, repeat. That relentless cycle is what transforms skill into dependable fight night execution. The episode captures intimate moments, deep breaths between rounds, glove taps of respect, quick exchanges with sparring partners, and AJ constantly checking his rhythm and feel inside the ring. Heavy bag sessions in the episode let you hear AJ's engine in full rhythm. He hits hard, but never recklessly. The bag becomes both a metronome for timing and a mirror for his intentions. You can hear the cadence, double jab, stepping body shot, whipping right hand, all thrown with real weight, hip rotation, and the purpose of cutting angles like he would against a live opponent. His intensity shifts, sometimes at a 3-minute full power blast to push lactic acid and force his body to keep producing under fatigue. Other times it's quiet, deliberate work, adjusting foot placement, testing balance, or fine-tuning wrist alignment. Heavy bag training becomes relentless rehearsal for precision under exhaustion, and the episode captures that sweat-soaked focus flawlessly.
For smashing the heavy bag in camp. Will he become a 3-time world champion?
Quieter scenes in the episode reveal an entirely different layer of Anthony Joshua's preparation. Between the explosive training sequences, you see AJ seated, breathing deeply between rounds, a high-altitude mask strapped across his face, and a heart monitor pulsing on his chest. These moments make it clear that this isn't some celebrity training camp built for cameras. This is surgical work, routine, structured, and designed to reclaim the precision he once had at his peak. The show also acknowledges the timeline he's fighting against. After suffering a knockout loss in September 2024, fans have endlessly questioned whether AJ is still the same fighter and whether he can rewrite expectations. Here, you see the man answering that question both publicly and privately through rehab, restructuring, and relentless refinement. Netflix captures the weight of those internal stakes, the pressure to reshape his career narrative while gearing up for a high-risk, high-spotlight showdown with Jake Paul. Off the mats, the conditioning scenes stand out because of their raw honesty. There are no glamorous fitness shots, just ugly, grueling work, sled pushes with a weighted vest, uphill sprints that burn the lungs, and awkward object carries that test every stabilizing muscle. These sessions build the kind of internal engine that lets a heavyweight move with the agility of someone 50 pounds lighter. In one montage, AJ launches explosive med ball throws and then immediately transitions into a short ring sprint. That blend of strength and speed work is what helps him maintain size while still being able to dart in and recover without sacrificing stamina. The episode also highlights how carefully his team manages workload, ensuring his mass enhances his performance instead of slowing him down. There's discussion around the specifics of the upcoming fight as well. This isn't a 12-round title bout. It's an 8-round, 3-minute professional fight with 10-ounce gloves. That subtle shift changes everything. The shorter format favors urgency, precision, and fast decision-making over the slow, strategic burn of championship rounds. Every training session is thus tailored towards sharpness, explosiveness, and controlled pace. In several scenes, you hear the coaches mapping out round management with the tension of someone defusing a bomb. That urgency becomes visible in the pad work, the sparring intensity, and the conditioning drills. AJ's team is clearly preparing him to set the tone from the opening bell. But the episode doesn't ignore the human side. Between rounds of hard training, AJ cracks jokes with sparring partners, teases his strength coach, and checks in with family members over phone. These moments aren't added to soften his image. They're there to show the foundation of why he pushes himself this hard. He's a competitor, yes, but also a man thinking about the legacy he wants to leave. The episode ends with a cinematic visual. AJ stepping back into the ring, gloves raised, breathing calm and steady. It's a statement shot. This camp isn't about social media workouts or highlight reels. It's about layered preparation, Each drill, each correction, each thundering bag shot acting as another brick in the foundation for a fight night. Netflix gives viewers a backstage pass to the grind, and in doing so, makes one thing unmistakably clear. Beyond the big physique, beyond the fame, there is intention. And that intention is what could make all the difference when the bell rings.